about each candidate, and to help you make your decisions, the candidate has answered a few questions.
We ask that you be respectful to all the candidates as well as the audience so that everyone can hear what is being said. Please listen carefully as each candidate is introduced.
Although court is presented as couples, you are voting for individuals. At the end of the presentation, each candidate will be holding his or her number to help you remember which person you want to make the next homecoming king and queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your class of 2020 homecoming court.
Couple number one, Mr. Reese Combs and Miss Megan Grohl. Candidate number one, Mr. Reese Combs. Reese is the 17-year-old son of Lee Combs, Cindy Basudin, and Brandy Wands. He has played football for 4 years and has been an honor roll student all of high school. In yearbook superlatives, he would be voted most likely to put something off until tomorrow. His favorite teacher is Miss Springer because she's been the one to help him with his grades and attendance, go to all his football games, and is the #1 Cuda mom. After high school, he plans to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and major in aviation. If he ever had a problem, Reese would go to Lake because even though he hurts his feelings sometimes, he still means well. A piece of advice he would give the underclassmen is to be yourself and enjoy the ride. If he was stranded on an island, he would bring a pillow and tissues to cry into. Reese believes the greatest problem facing our country today is pollution, and he wants to save the turds. In a movie about his life, Shaquille O'Neal would play him, and You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer would play over the closing credits. Being a part of homecoming court means that he's able to celebrate his senior year with good friends. His biggest achievement is being able to quote the movie Step Brothers line by line. Reese believes he's a good candidate for homecoming king because he is hardworking, outgoing, and independent. He's basically Josh Nichols. Candidate number one, Mr. Reese Combs.
Candidate number two, Miss Megan Grohl. Megan Grohl is the 17-year-old daughter of Kip and Kelly Grohl. She is an honor roll student, medical academy ambassador, and varsity swim team captain. Her favorite high school memory is singing and chanting along with the swim team at practices and meets. In yearbook superlatives, she would be voted most likely to order off the kids' menu. Her favorite teacher is Miss Decker because she is full of energy and always makes lecturing and studying fun. After high school, Megan plans to attend a university and get a degree in nursing. If she ever had a problem, she would go to Miss Springer or Miss Posick because they always know how to make light out of a situation. One piece of advice she would give to underclassmen is that the shortcut on the cross-country trail is not a shortcut. Do not take it. If stranded on an island, Megan would bring chocolate and her treat. She believes the biggest problems facing our country today is that people are always looking down at their phones. She would encourage friends and families to spend time together without technology in order to build stronger personal relationships. In a movie about her life, Jennifer Aniston would play her, and Dance All Night by Dirty Hips would play over the rolling credits. When asked what being a part of homecoming court meant to her, Megan said, "It is an honor to be recognized, and I'm glad that being outgoing has allowed me to dress up and strut around with my friends." Her biggest accomplishment is making it to senior year. One thing she would change about the high school is to make the doors lighter. They're so heavy for a tiny person like herself. She believes she is a good candidate for homecoming queen because she is motivated, funny, and kind towards others. She is a short and loud shockaholic who loves to have fun. Candidate number two, Miss Megan Grohl.
Couple number two, Mr. Bryce Holt and Miss Shirey Brown. Mr. Bryce Holt. Bryce is the 17-year-old son of Jessica and Jason Moore. He has played football all 4 years of high school. When asked what Bryce's favorite high school memory is, he said he doesn't have just one because every memory is one to love. In yearbook superlatives, he would be voted most likely to always be right. After high school, he's going into the military unless he gets a sports scholarship. If he ever has a problem, he goes to Miss Rosato for advice because she always knows what's best for him and the boys. A piece of advice he would give to underclassmen is to enjoy high school while you can because all things come to an end. If stranded on an island, Bryce would bring a fire starter and a fishing pole. He believes the biggest problem facing our country today is plastic straws. He wants to solve this by replacing them with metal straws, but not the paper ones because those are gross. In a movie about his life, Leonardo DiCaprio would play him, and G.O.M.D. by J. Cole would play over the rolling credits. To Bryce, being a part of homecoming court means he gets to spend time with all of his friends that are on it. His biggest achievement is having many doors open for him after high school. He believes he should be homecoming king because he's always happy, funny, and represents the mullets. Candidate number 3, Mr. Bryce Hall.
Candidate number 4, Ms. Shirey Brown. Shirey is the 18-year-old daughter of Bonnie and Jim Brown. She is a part of the varsity volleyball team, publicity manager, and part of NSBHS theater department, steering committee treasurer her junior year, and is the president of the National Honor Society. Her favorite high school memory is camping with her volleyball team every year during preseason. In yearbook superlatives, she would be voted best smile or most likely to be the tallest girl in school. Her favorite teachers are Miss White, Miss Zona, and Mr. Eisenbach because they have always had her back and believe in her. After graduation, she plans to go to college in Alabama and study child psychology. If she ever has a problem, she goes to Miss Salisbury for advice because she always helps her be her strong and confident self in her decisions and always strives to put her on the right path to success. A piece of advice she would give to the underclassmen is, high school is short, live it up while you can, and don't take anything for granted. If she was stranded on an island, she would bring sunscreen and a boat. In a movie about her life, the actress Ava Michelle from the movie Tall Girl would play her, and a song sung by Celine Dion will play over the rolling credits. When asked what being on the homecoming court means to her, Shirey said it's such a cool opportunity, and she never thought she would be on something like it. She's so glad she got to do it with so many great people. Her biggest achievement is playing with her volleyball team and making it to state semifinals, as well as becoming president of NHS. She is also directing the District 1 troop 1903. One thing she would change about the high school is making it so all the student activities are recognized in a positive light. 3 things that make Shirey a good candidate for homecoming queen is that she is involved in all corners of the school, she is responsible for her actions and tries to be kind to everyone, and even though she's 6'1", she still knows how to walk in heels. She is involved in a lot of school activities and is a dual-enrolled student. She is committed to all things and strives to do her best. She has done all these activities while maintaining a 4.2 GPA and is graduating with her AA. High school has been one of the best times of her life, and she wants to thank God for all the blessings and opportunities He has given her. Candidate number 4, Ms. Shirey Brown.